everybody. Today we are in Titusville at Space View Park. I'm here because I'm going to do a 50-mile ride with my nephew Wyatt. He's doing this for Scouts to get a merit badge for cycling. So we're going to talk about what route we're taking, a little bit about the weather, and how this ride should go today. So here we go. Here is my nephew Wyatt. Hey Wyatt.
Hello.
Where do you live at now, Wyatt? Let's pretend like your uncle doesn't know where you're from.
I currently live in Tennessee. I live in McMinnville.
McMinnville? Okay.
Yep. We're here in Florida for vacation. We're gonna have fun.
Cool. So the plan is we're going to do a 50-mile ride, and we're going to do what we refer to as an out and back. So we're going to ride 25 miles on the Florida Coast to Coast Trail, starting here at Space View Park in Titusville. So the ride's going to start out on some bike lanes through downtown Titusville, and then we'll get on the bike trail and just go for 25 miles toward Mims, Florida. And when we hit 25 miles, we'll turn around and come back. The weather is pretty breezy today, but most of the trail is sheltered by the trees, hopefully. And hopefully we dodge all the rainstorms. But this is why we're here in Titusville this week for this 50-mile ride. So let's go get on the bikes and give it a shot.
Let's go.
Awesome. All right, so we're getting ready to take off for this 50-mile ride. I'll introduce you to who we're riding with today. Everybody knows this is my channel. I'm Madman. These are Adventures of Madman. This is my sister Vicky. This is her son Justin, and her grandson Wyatt. Wyatt's the one that's in the Scouts. This is for his cycling merit badge. So real quick, when we take off, like I was saying before, the first part of this ride is going to be in downtown Titusville on bike lanes. Bike lanes are painted green. If you find a bike lane that is wet, which is possible today, it's painted green, that green paint is extremely slippery. I wish they would never paint a bike lane, but they do. You'll have to be careful on wet bike lanes. It is a very short distance before we'll be on the Cross Florida Trail, which is part of the Florida Coast to Coast Trail, and that's what we're going to utilize. We'll also be briefly on part of the East Coast Greenway, which runs all the way up the East Coast to Maine. So this is the trail systems we're going to be using. Like I said earlier, it's a 25-mile out and back for a grand total of 50 miles, and we'll end right back here at Space View Park in Titusville. Anybody have any questions? Until we get to the actual trail, when we're going through downtown, stay behind me, follow me, do what I do. Once we get on the trail, there'll be no traffic around. Just be careful crossing roads. There will be quiet country roads, but you have to look all directions when you cross. We'll be as safe as we can, and let's try to get this done before it thunders. Let's go! So this green bike lane is downtown Titusville. Like I was saying, we just ride this for a short distance before we're actually on the Florida Coast to Coast. Guys, hurry up! The light's about to change. If you're leaving Titusville to do the coast to coast, it's a little tricky to find the bike route. Turn here at Canaveral Avenue at Main Street. And we've got a tractor trailer getting ready to, no, he's not gonna back up. All right, cool. And it's kind of funny where the coast to coast starts. It looks like just a dead end street and a sidewalk, but this is where you get on the trail. I ignore the segments unless I'm on my Cannondale. Whenever one of those pops up, I'm on the Cannondale, I just fucking start cranking.
Yeah.
And here I am cursing on the video. I probably shouldn't do that. Hey, Speed David. We were just cruising along talking to each other. I looked up and I'm like, oh, Wyatt's gone, dude.
I was just going.
Yep.
I checked my Strava, and it said, back when I checked it, it said like 5 miles so far. So
Yeah, I think we've gone about 5 miles.
we got quite a bit to go.
Yeah. Just gotta remember to pace ourselves because we're gonna be fighting the wind all the way back.
Yeah, that's gonna be really annoying.
Yeah, but you can't control the weather.
Never can. Predict it, but never control it.
Yeah, even when they predict it, they're a lot. I can't talk. They're wrong a lot.
I mean, there's too many variables that change on it.
Yeah, yeah,
That's when we have our own weatherman with us at all times.
yeah.
So that even when the variables do change, he's still watching.
So I had to chase down Wyatt, and he's took off again. He can't hold this kid back. That he's just got too much power in those legs. I keep telling him to pace himself. Because right now we have, it's kind of like a combination crosswind, tailwind, but the wind's assisting us right now. On an out and back, that means it's gonna fight us on the way back. So he's young. He's got a lot of energy. Way up ahead of me again. I'm not gonna chase him down. Mr. 55-year-old is just gonna run my pace. Let's see how this young man does on the way back. Hopefully his legs aren't spent. As much as I love cycling, it means a lot to me that I can share this experience with my nephew and my sister and my other nephew. Anytime somebody wants to go on a bike ride, hell yeah, I'll go. What's up, gopher tortoise? You're not afraid of me at all, are you? People been feeding you? Well, we just came up on a spot on the trail where it is completely flooded. So let's figure out what we're gonna do here. What do you think, Wyatt? Is it too deep?
It's about up to my ankle, that's it.
Well, we could take our shoes off and just wade through it.
Yeah.
Or just go slow and just first gear, just crawl through.
I think,
I think that would be...
yeah, I'm just gonna pedal through it really slowly. Just be careful because it might be slippery underneath, and watch for snakes and alligators. let me just go ahead and I'll cruise through real slow.
I'll see if you live.
It's pretty deep. My shoes are going underwater, but whatever. You might want to take your shoes off. Snake. This is because of all the rain and the high tide. Ugh. If these guys are gonna try to make it through or if we're just giving up.
Is this common here in Florida?
Yep. We stopped here for a few moments to grab some refreshments at Vergy's Pit Stop. Some awesome little spot on the Coast to Coast Trail where these property owners have set up some trail magic on the trail to support us. There's a logbook to sign for visitors. They've got Cash App, pay for cash, it's the honor system. They've got awesome stuff. They've got bananas, granola bars. In the coolers, they've got Gatorades, waters. Really appreciate people doing stuff like this. It's so hot, especially this time of year in Florida. And it's hard to carry everything you would need to bring on a 50-mile ride. So stuff like this is really appreciated. Really cool. And I've been here before, so it's cool just to show Wyatt and my sister and nephew this cool little spot. There goes Wyatt cranking them pedals again. And he disappears into the distance. You can't stop him, you can only hope to contain him. I live on the west coast of Florida. Over there we don't have the really nice signage. They're starting to show some signage on the trails on our side of the state, but the trails are well better marked. Well, much better marked. And I'm having a hard time talking. Much better signage on this side is what I'm trying to say. This is that trail I was talking about. That'll take you to New Smyrna Beach. Oh, NSB, baby, New Smyrna Beach. One of the favorite hangouts of Dale Earnhardt Jr. Wouldn't it be cool to run into him someday?
Did I tell you that I saw an Instagram post from Dale? He bought a camper, I think last year or early in the beginning of the race season this year. Yeah, it's the same exact thing that I've got.
Oh, really?
Same floor plan, just a couple years newer.
I know
and the midnight package, still a few different options than I've got. But
I knew a couple years ago, or maybe just a year ago, he was raffling off a camper.
yeah,
Like they ran some contest, like you can win Dale Jr.'s camper.
he went and bought a Cougar 364 VHL.
Damn. The ride's going really well so far. We've stopped a couple times to take pictures of critters. Seen some deer, a little baby alligator. Got about a mile and a half before we get our turnaround point. We'll be at 25 miles, so we'll turn around and head back to Titusville. Right now, Wyatt's up ahead of me somewhere. My sister and her son are behind me a little bit. Making a good time. And so far, the weather's staying dry. Although my feet are soaking wet because we've had to go through some flooded trails, but all part of the experience. This is a perfect trail to do this. It's all flat, through the woods, no traffic. Very little people out here on a weekday. All right, so we're almost halfway there. We've got about a mile to go before our turnaround. What do you think so far, Wyatt?
I think we're doing good. This is a lot better than the past experience I've had with biking, and so I'm sure I can go a lot further really easily.
Yeah, you're doing really well. You're running a really fast pace, and of course, you have that stamina. You're 15 years old. The adults, we're behind you, lagging back a little bit. I could keep up with you, but I'd be gassed. I'd just, like the one time I chased you down, I was completely smoked. I had to really like slow down and recover for a little bit. That's why you took off the second time. I'm like, he's young. I'll catch up to him.
After seeing you on this ride, I know that that little training ride we did at home,
Absolutely.
you probably could have been keeping a little bit faster pace, but like you said, you thought that I was lagging behind you, so you were slowing down.
Yeah.
I think we're doing awesome.
I think we're doing great.
And so far the weather's holding up. I looked at the radar app a little while ago. All the rain's south of us. I hope it stays that way.
Yeah.
And like I said, we got about a little bit more than a mile. We're gonna go a little past 25 just to give ourselves a buffer, and then we're gonna turn around and head back to Titusville. Weather's been good. It's hot and humid, but it's Florida. And we've run across a couple of spots in the trail that are flooded from rainwater. So that was interesting. My feet are soaking wet. All of our feet are soaking wet, I think. But
I took my shoes off to ride through.
now we're gonna go bust out this extra mile, turn around, and head back to Titusville. Just turn around and head back.
Nice.
25?
25 and a quarter, yep.
I'm at 25.25 right now.
Same as me. All right,
What's yours reading?
this is where we're turning around, Vic.
Just halfway?
Halfway, yep.
Mine's reading 25.67.
Yep, we're good.
So we are in leave no doubt territory here.
Yep. All we gotta do is go back the way we came.
Back.
I'm just gonna strap these shoes down and ride barefoot because my feet are soaking wet. All right, we took the coast to coast trail as far as the stretch between Maytown and Osteen. We took it to 25.25 miles, just to guarantee we'll have 50 by the time we get back to Titusville. Halfway there, kicking butt.
This is where my legs give out.
Yeah, we're fighting the wind now. Not too bad, but bad enough.
I'm only going level 1. Unless we get closer and I end up needing more than that.
I'm just gonna stay in the slipstream of this young man right here. let him break the wind for me.
Yeah.
Wyatt's got 2 deer right in front of him. I'm trying to get up there before they take off, but they're probably gonna jump in the woods by the time I get up there. Yep, they just ran into the woods. A lot of deer out today. We've seen quite a few of them. Water's really high. I guess maybe that has them on the move. So we've seen alligator, a bunch of deer. Have you seen anything? Well, we saw the tortoises.
I saw the dead snake.
Dead snake. I saw the live snake in the water. That's one thing about riding in Florida. You know you're going to see some critters.
Yeah.
So how many rides have you done so far? And this is your last ride for your merit badge, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, it's the last ride. But for this merit badge, if I'm remembering correctly, I had to do 2 10-mile rides, 2 15s, and 2 25s.
Nice.
So I did the first 4 for sure back in Tennessee,
Yeah.
and then the 25s I did in Vermont with Dana,
Cool.
and now I'm doing the 50.
Awesome.
We also did 32 with Dad as practice for this couple.
Yeah.
Person. When did we do our 32?
A little over a week ago.
Yeah. It wasn't that long ago.
That's awesome. I'm glad you guys came down here for the 50. I'm glad I could be a part of it.
Yeah.
Along with my 58 subscribers. Going back through the deep water where the trail's flooded. Pretty deep. It's a good leg workout. It's up over my pedals. Hey Wyatt, something I wanted to explain to you, and I'm recording, so you're asking if it's common for these trails to flood like this. It is actually extremely common for the trails to flood like this because they're built purposely at ground level and not raised up like a normal roadway would be, because they don't want the bike path to interfere with the natural flow of water through the swamp. So yeah, the bike paths, all the bike paths that go through the conservation areas are built right at ground level, so that if the water level comes up, it just runs over the road and it doesn't interfere with the natural flow of water. Yeah, I like it. I was saying to Justin earlier, Florida is really good about conservation.
That's cool.
We've got our 50 miles and we're rolling back into Titusville, heading back down to Space View Park to meet up with our ride. But we did this whole 50-mile ride without getting rained on, so I'm happy about that. Here we are, made it to the finish. As we follow our shadows into the parking lot. You did it, Wyatt. Yes. Woo. All right, Wyatt, give me your thoughts now that you finished your first 50-mile bike ride.
Florida is a lot easier than Vermont or Tennessee.
Yep, it is the flattest state in the country. And we had the wind help us on the way out. The wind fought us on the way back. All of us have pretty tired legs, but we did it.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Another successful adventure.
Yay.